The Golden Bachelorette. I'm struggling to understand why Joan Vassos wants to give up so much for Chock Chapple. Is Joan's family happy with her relationship? January 20, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm struggling to understand why the Golden Bachelorette lead Joan Vassos wants to give up so much to be with Chock Chapple, including her family's comfortability. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 aired from mid-September 2024 to mid-November 2024. There were 9 episodes in total. Joan's season was filmed in July 2024. After narrowing her search for love down to 4 men, Jordan Heller, Chock, Pascal Ebdile, and Guy Gansert, Joan sent Jordan home, and Pascal self-eliminated. Joan had Tahiti locale dates with Guy and Chock, but she ultimately went with Chock. Chock was Joan's frontrunner out of her 24 contestants the entire Golden Bachelorette season. He was forceful with his protests of adoration for Joan, and convinced her that their views on the future aligned. Chock proposed to Joan during the final rose ceremony, and Joan accepted. Once the season was finished airing, Joan and Chock stepped out into the media spotlight as an engaged couple. What I feel has happened since then is a lot of concessions from Joan, leading to disarray with her family and personal desires. Joan is bending to Chock's wishes. Joan, 62, is from Maryland, while Chock, 61, is from Kansas. Entering the Golden Bachelorette, Joan, a widower, described that she wanted a man who fit into life and family life easily. Joan is a mother to 4 children and a grandmother to 2 kids. She hosts family dinner at her house once a week and has described that family time is of the utmost importance to her. Ending the Golden Bachelorette engaged to Chock meant she entered into a long-distance relationship that saw her away from her family for longer than I know she would like. To be with Chock, who has 2 children, I've watched Joan have to make sacrifices. The number one sacrifice being that Joan's time is spread thin, and I feel she is choosing to uproot her life to spend more time with Chock. In an Entertainment Tonight interview, I watched Joan relay that she and Chock planned on splitting their time between Maryland and Kansas, and that they were planning on buying a home in New York City in order to spend more quality time together. I believe ideally, Joan would have wanted Chock to fit into her life better. What I've seen is Joan bend to Chock's non-negotiation on that front, and settle with spending most of their time in NYC away from her family. Chock has not been the most reliable partner historically. Chock divorced his first wife, and had a long engagement that never culminated in marriage with his second partner, which is a huge red flag to me. I see Joan as the one giving up the most to be with Chock, and it's not what she envisioned in her future going into the Golden experience. Joan is not putting her family first. Joan's family does not seem to be sold on Chock. When trying to blend their families over the holidays, Joan described the times as being a little harder right now. I believe that speaks to Joan's children's hesitations about letting Chock into their lives, knowing he wants to whisk her away to a different state the majority of the time. What's more, 2 of Joan's children were not present in Tahiti to meet and ask questions of Chock, and the 2 that were there expressed concern about Chock's intentions. I'm positive after seeing Joan's post-show actions and behavior with Chock that Joan is putting Chock before her family. I think Joan is losing herself in her relationship with Chock, and it's hard to watch. I do believe Joan is excited about finding love again, but I feel Chock's methods of persuasion to keep his desires for their life together under his control is something Joan's family is not happy about because Chock is taking most of Joan's time. What will 2025 bring Joan, Chock, and their families? Joan went to Kansas in the new year and spent time with Chock and his family, although the goal was for both of their families to be together. I see Joan's family's absence as speaking volumes towards the notion that their relationship is not working the way Joan envisioned, and it doesn't bode well for Joan and Chock's future. The Golden Bachelorette may have brought Joan and Chock together, But with Joan giving up so much and her family not outwardly supporting the connection, I don't think their influence on Joan's life is undeniable. But it's worth questioning whether his contributions to the relationship are as significant as Joan's sacrifices. Chock's past relationships suggest a pattern of failed commitments, which may explain some of Joan's children's reservations about him. While Chock's charisma and affection for Joan are evident, his insistence on structuring their life around his desires, rather than working toward a mutual compromise, raises red flags. Furthermore, Chock's apparent lack of effort to win over Joan's family is concerning. Blending families is never easy, but it's a necessary step for any couple hoping to build a sustainable future. Chock's reluctance to fully integrate into Joan's life speaks volumes about his priorities and raises doubts about his long-term intentions. The impact on Joan's family. Joan's family's reservations about Chock are understandable, given the sacrifices she's making to accommodate his lifestyle. From their perspective, Joan's relationship with Chock represents a threat to the close-knit family dynamic they've always cherished. Her children's absence during key moments, such as holiday gatherings and blended family events, speaks volumes about their discomfort with the situation. Joan's grandchildren are also likely to feel the effects of her relationship with Chock. As a grandmother, Joan has always been a central figure in their lives, but her decision to prioritize her relationship with Chock means she'll likely miss out on many special moments. For a woman who has always valued family above all else, this shift is both surprising and disappointing. What does the future hold? As we enter 2025, it's clear that Joan and Chock have a challenging road ahead. While their love story captured the hearts of viewers during the Golden Bachelorette, the reality of their relationship is far more complex. Joan's willingness to sacrifice so much for Chock raises questions about the sustainability of their partnership, particularly if her family remains hesitant to embrace him. Joan's recent trip to Kansas to spend time with Chock and his family, without her own family present, feels like a missed opportunity to bridge the gap between their worlds. If Joan and Chock hope to build a successful future together, they'll need to address the lingering tensions with Joan's children and find a way to balance their relationship with her commitment to her family. Final thoughts. Joan Vassos' journey on the Golden Bachelorette was a beautiful exploration of love, vulnerability, and second chances. However, her post-show relationship with Chock Chapple has highlighted the challenges of blending lives and families in later stages of life. While Joan's desire to find love again is admirable, it's difficult to watch her make so many sacrifices for a relationship that doesn't appear to offer the same level of compromise in return. As a fan of Joan, I can't help but hope she finds a way to strike a balance between her love for Chock and her unwavering commitment to her family. Whether that means redefining the terms of their relationship or reconsidering their compatibility altogether, Joan deserves a partner who will prioritize her happiness and honor the incredible woman she is. What do you think about Joan and Chock's relationship? Are her sacrifices worth it, or should Joan rethink her choices? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on your favorite reality TV stars. Thanks for watching.